Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. There are lots of bribes and a lot of bluster in this statement today, but very little of what will actually tackle the issues at the heart of society and expose those exaggerated by COVID-19, the deep poverty and inequality endemic in society. The virus itself may not discriminate, but we know that the economic as well as health impacts have been far more acutely suffered by those in poverty. A recent Social Metrics Commission report found that 65% of those in work and in deep poverty have seen reduced hours or earnings, have been furloughed, lost their jobs, compared to 35% of those who are comfortably above the poverty line. Families who are already struggling with in-work poverty and who can't afford to lose a household income are those who are being most badly hit. They need hope. They don't need a meal deal. They need a new deal, no matter how much the Chancellor might like a cheeky Nando's. COVID-19 has caused a surge in the need for the UK's welfare safety net, but this has been brutishly decimated over years by the UK Government's austerity policies, described by a UN report as causing the systematic immunisation of a significant part of the British population. COVID-19 has made millions more reliant on this broken system. Recognising the impact of poverty and taking steps to eradicate it for all should be the forefront of any response. We also need to look again at the CBILS loan scheme and get the money flowing through to businesses that actually need it. Uptake at the start was pitiful, and while some effort was made to improve the scheme and some effort to massage the figure, some would say, too many companies are still being left without any support. Many are just surviving and can't take on the weight of a crippling additional debt, especially with the sky-high interest rates that some of the companies are offering for loans, with full government accreditation. Instead of a hand up, many smaller businesses are being left to be hawked by unscrupulous lenders. The government need to commit to turning these loans into grants, place debt instead of debt, and protect the jobs and ensure the survival of these businesses. Now, I do want to give credit where credit is due, and certainly I welcome the relief, the 5% VAT cut in hospitality. The Scottish Government has also called for a youth jobs guarantee, so I very much welcome today's recognition of the need to centre on young people in the economic response. Young people from Midlothian's youth platform recently met virtually with me to discuss the findings of a survey they undertook to share the experiences young people have faced through lockdown. It was worrying, I'll be honest about that, and it showed the deep level of anxiety that young people felt about their futures, about jobs, about apprenticeships and their education. Many are in households where parents have lost their jobs and were struggling just to pay the bills, so it's hard to feel positive about the prospects. So action to help young people and see opportunities instead of struggles for them is certainly much needed. Those who are excluded from the support so far have also been yet again missed today. There was an opportunity to perhaps recognise that those who have been forgotten, although I accept the Minister yesterday said they hadn't been forgotten, which can only make me conclude that if they've not been forgotten, it's an intentional act to exclude. You'd think this was an opportunity also for working together respectfully for the four nations approach. Yet a support measure which could have actually genuinely helped a lot of these people to get a universal basic income. When I asked the DWP what intention they had of considering the finding of a study on that, they simply said they weren't even going to look at it. Inequalities need to be tackled. This was a chance for the government to do that, and unfortunately I think it's been missed.
Villiers.
Thank you, Madam Deputy